I'm Chris Sower. This is Liz Sower. We are a married couple living in Wellesley that decided to run the 2015 marathon for Beth Israel NICU.
Yeah. And we're raising money for the NICU. Both of our girls, Maxine, who's now 3, and Joey, who's 18 months, they both spent a good amount of time in the NICU at Beth Israel. Max was there for about 7 weeks and Joey 3 weeks. And so we are really excited that we get a chance to give back to the NICU and raise money, and we get to run the marathon, which is even more fun. The Newborn Services Fund, which is what our money that we're raising is going to. The money goes to both training for the medical professionals there, so the nurses and the doctors. All the doctors and nurses in the NICU have to have very specific training to be working with such little babies. So this money supports their continuing education, and then it also supports all the family services. So things like the social worker that we had, there are different groups, support groups for the families in the NICU. There's even music that comes, a cuddler program if parents can't be there to hold the newborns because that touch is so important to them. So it's great. So we're raising money for everybody there, which is really wonderful.
Well, it was such an experience to go through with having both the girls in the NICU, and just the care that we got from the doctors and the nurses in the hospital. We felt it was really important for us to be giving back so that other families that are going through that same experience, are able to have the same care that we did. We were just so fortunate to have that. It's an interesting experience running as a couple. This is our second time doing it. We weren't really big runners until we did the marathon the first time 5 years ago.
Yep.
So it's a different training experience doing it as parents now as opposed to single kids living in the city. But it's been an experience, and the weather this year has definitely made it an extra challenge in terms of dealing with the snow and the weather and the rain and everything else. So, but as we like to say, it's a relationship building experience to be running together as a couple. We're really lucky that we actually live right off of Washington Street, so we can basically walk out our front door and be on the route, which is awesome.
Last time running the marathon, I remember so vividly running by Wellesley College and all the girls holding signs, and then going through town past the library, where I work now, which seems so strange. And my family was actually waiting at the Route 9 bridge just by coincidence in Wellesley, and now living here and running through, it's just going to be neat. It's going to be hard not to stop.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard to keep going. I think we're just so grateful to Beth Israel, to the hospital, and we feel as though even now they're giving back to us, because not many people with kids this young can spend this kind of time together. So it's great that we get to raise money for them, but I feel like they're giving us the opportunity to be something cool. And we are raising money on CrowdRise. So if you look on CrowdRise, the website, and search either Christopher Sower or Elizabeth Sower, you'll find our donation page, and you'll find more about our story and more about Beth Israel and the team and the Boston Marathon, and it's just a really neat cause.